Yo, what's up, everybody? J2 Keep It Real FOREX King back for another weekly Forex forecast for the week of March 7th to the 12th. So, pretty much how I do things, I look at the forexfactory.com calendar and see what's happening for the week, and I check to see the impacts of these news events. So, for Sunday, as you can see, there's a lot of low impact news events for JPY pair. So it's like low volatility in the market, low impact. So nothing too crazy. Then Monday, you see a lot of folders, a lot of yellow folders. This one red folder for GDP at 5 a.m. So this is doing London session. So it should be like some decent movements for this pair if you trade GBP. And then Tuesday, the market, there's a lot of yellow folders. One red folder for AUD at 5 p.m. And then you got Wednesday, where it's more volatile in the market with these news releases for the USD pairs, Canadian dollar. As you can see, there's like CPI-MM, core CPI-MM, BOC rate statements. So these events are going to affect the market, causing volatility to the market. So be careful trading these pairs, have good risk management. And then Thursday, Euro. There's a lot of news events for Euro. High and medium impact news dealing with the monetary policy statement and main refinancing rate. And Friday, there's going to be news events 8:30 for the Canadian dollar. Since last Friday was NFP, so there's decent volatility in the market, affecting the market with the USD pairs. But for this Friday, there's going to be unemployment rate, employment change for the Canadian dollar. So this is a high impact news event. So just be careful trading this pair during New York session, because usually when we discuss on a monthly basis about the unemployment change, employment rates, it impacts the currency pair. And there's a lot of news events for GBP, loan pack. So there's going to be decent movement on Friday. So now let's look at the calendar. Let's look at GBP USD. So pretty much if we looking at last week, so last week in the market, this pair pretty much, you could say, dropped on a downtrend. But right now we're on a zone, an area of demand. So pretty much this week, I do see the market showing continuation to potentially come back to the upside to test this area of the 1.4000. So pretty much I see the market potentially coming up to this mark. And if it tests this mark, it could come back down and then shoot back up. Or if we do come back here and play around, we could come back down to this level and shoot back up to test that mark. So let's look at a daily chart real quick. So each candle represents a day. So as you see, strong bearish momentum, but I do see us retesting this area and shooting back up for the week. And let's look at Gdp Jpy. So let's go to 4-hour chart. So this pair was testing the supply zone area last week. So this week, you could say this pair does want to come back up and retest. So hold on. So this pair could literally come back up and retest and then shoot up to create more highs. Or this pair could decide to come back down to retest this zone and shoot back up. Because right now we're on an uptrend for this pair. If we go to the daily, last week we tested area, creating a high, and we're kind of still testing this area. So for the daily candle, we could literally come back down just to shoot back up for the week. But if we come back down, shoot up, and then come back down, we'll potentially come down to test this area on worst case scenario. But remember, each candle took a day to form. So if we come back down, it might be a few days before we shoot back up. And let's look at AUD USD. So AUD USD has been on a downtrend lately, but due to where we at in the market, this week looks like we're potentially about to test for a bullish run. So we can literally come back up here, retest, and come back up here to test the zone. Or if we come back up and don't break the zone, we'll come back down, test the zone. If we break the zone, we'll come down to here. That's if we break the zone. If we don't, we'll just use this area as a support to test the area of resistance to break through. So it's different factors that could happen with AUD, depending if we break the zone or we break the zone. And USD JPY, we've been on a strong bullish momentum. So right now, this pair is kind of smooth how it moves. So we could literally come back down just to shoot back up and just continue back up for the uptrend movement. Because last week, this pair pretty much smooth, just went straight up and retested, going back straight up. That's what I see for this pair. Continuation to the upside. And then for gold, so gold's been on the downtrend. I do see gold potentially coming up this week because we're testing a demand zone area. So gold could literally come back down and shoot back up for the week to test the 1730 area. And then for US30, we finally had bullish momentum in the stock market. So I do see us a continuation to the upside for the week. Later, going to probably come back down, test the area, and then shoot back up, and then shoot back up to test this area. We should pass the 32,000 mark this week. So just be on the lookout. And then for Bitcoin, over the weekend, Bitcoin shot back up. So right now, I do see Bitcoin coming back down because we're in this area of supply where it struggled. So I do see us coming back down to test this area of the 14,900 mark. And if we break down, we'll come back down to test this mark. But if we don't break this mark, we'll just retest and come back up to this mark and then shoot through. And then for XRP, it's been consolidating lately. As you can see on this forward chart, we're still respecting this trend line for an uptrend, but no true movement. So this week, there might be more volatility in the market, or it might legitimately come back up to test this mark, then come back down. If we break this trend line, we'll come down here, potentially down. But we could literally just break up through here and try to test this mark one more time, this 546,393 area. All contingent if we break through the zone. But if we don't break through the zone, we'll break through the zone and then most likely potentially come back down. So definitely go to investing.com and check out news for coronavirus to see the updates, what's happening, like the travel plans, all that, and also with the vaccines. So you can be more on alert when you make fundamental analysis for the pairs you trade. So that's pretty much it in the market. Definitely use good risk management. Trade what you see, not what you think, and you should be okay. So like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. But you know, we out here. Peace.